Today's torture test is the Nokia Lumia 900, the Windows phone. I've been using it a little bit. It's got a nice little interface, but is that interface going to work in the cold? First up, 2 hours in the freezer. We're going to pop it in and see if it lasts. The truth is, I'm a bachelor and I like brown rice, so it's going in with brown rice. Stay frosty, my friend. Okay, it has been 2 hours. We're going to pull it out of the freezer and see how it's doing. Ooh, it is chilly. Look at that. We definitely have ice crystals like Molly likes. Oh, look at that. No problem at all. It does think it's Valentine's Day for some reason, but I don't think that has anything to do with the cold. That's just the cold of my bitter heart. All right, it's baking time in the test kitchen, i.e. my apartment. I've got the Lumia. It survived the cold, but I have preheated the oven to a lovely 200 degrees. We're going to pop in the Lumia 900 to see how it handles the heat. And what phone bake would be complete without some delicious chocolate chip cookies? That'll be nice. Some delicious cookies and a nicely warmed phone. We're going to check in an hour and see if this thing can survive the heat and the delicious smell. All right, it's been an hour. We're going to check in and see how things are cooking.
Well, turns out 200 degrees is not the ideal temperature for cookies.
So we've learned something already.
Let's see how the phone fared.
Oh, it is a toasty. It is definitely toasty. Hot to the touch. Oh boy, very hot to the touch. Nothing yet. It's not turning on, but we'll let it cool down a little bit and see if maybe it'll come back to life at a better temperature. It's like hot cookie on a hot day. First, let's try the cookies, because really that's the most important thing. Delicious. All right, let's see if it boots up. Look at that. Back in business. Smells like chocolate chips. So we asked you via Twitter what we should do as the wildcard test for the Lumia. And evidently there is a famous video floating around the web of someone hitting it with a hammer and using it as a hammer to hammer in nails. Supposedly this screen can stand up to that kind of treatment. We're going to find out if that's really the case. So I've got my hammer, got my phone on. I'm going to hammer a nail onto it and see what happens. It did not like that. It did not like that at all. Oh boy. Interesting. It's angry at me, I think. But it's pretty amazing. It's not cracking. I mean, I would have assumed it would have cracked, and it is not cracking. I'm kind of doing it like I saw the guy in the video do, gently. I'm not going to whack it, because obviously you can drive a nail through this thing, but it's pretty impressive that even after pounding away at it, there are not even any divots. I'm actually very impressed. Now we're going to use the phone itself as a hammer. I got a piece of plywood, got some nails. Ready for this? Nailed into the plywood. Phone, not cracked. Look at that. Not cracked. Not even any scratches. I have to see no scratches. Let's try it again. Unbelievable. Look at that. It's unbelievable. You can't do that with an iPhone. You don't even need an app for that. Build a house? Use my phone. I don't need an app. Good job. Look at that. Too bad it's a Windows phone. Next up is the drop test. And I wanted to put the Nokia through a real-world situation. Not saying this has happened to me, but walk to the car, put it on the roof, get distracted, time to go. Oh my God, I'm late. Drive away. We'll see how it handles it. Here goes nothing, Lumia. Oh no, my phone! My phone! Look at that. Got a little damage on the corner. Screen is remarkably intact. Turns on fine. No problem, Woo. That's a pretty decent fall from the car, from the hood of the car. This thing is coming through with flying colors. All right, round 2. Can it fall off twice from the car? Let's find out. Uh-oh. Did it fall? It's in the back. It didn't even fall off. You win this round, Lumia. Clever. Clever anti-fall technology built right in. It clings. All right. Round 3. Perched precariously. How do we do? That was a pretty good bounce. Still, the screen, amazing. Again, we got corner action. Lots of corner action, as you would expect. Turns on fine. Look at that. No problem. The screen, unscratched, unbroken. I'm giving mad props to this thing. Time for water. Hear it all the time. I put my phone in my pocket and I went into the pool. We got a pool, we got a phone, we got a pocket. Isn't it a wonderful day here in Southern California? So beautiful. So what? Wait, what? Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, no, what? Wait, what? Uh-oh. My phone! My phone's in my pocket! Oh, no! Oh, no! Soaking wet. Wasn't in long. Not turning on. All right, we'll let this thing dry. Let me dry, and we'll see if it'll turn on. All right, dried it off. Still not turning on. It wasn't in the water very long at all, but there's definitely lots of places where water can seep in here. I don't have the SIM card in, so it's not really fair, I suppose. And maybe I should take it apart and put it in rice to give it a fair drying out. But right now, not working at all. I, however, feel very refreshed. Well, my clothes haven't dried yet, but hopefully the phone has. I kept it in a bag of rice for about the last 20 minutes. See if it turns on. Nope. Heat couldn't do it. Cold couldn't do it. Dropping it from my car couldn't do it. Hammering it with nails couldn't do it. Old H2O finally managed to kill the Lumia 900.